Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another episode of Under the Influence Podcast.
It's episode 123.
123. As always, I'm Big Cass.
And I'm that guy PM.
And we are here.
Here in the present.
Another week for your viewing and listening pleasures.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you doing tonight, brother?
Shit, I'm doing fine. Doing fine. That's a rare occasion.
I can't complain too
Rare
much either.
motherfucking occasion.
I can't complain too much either. I told you I had a hell of a weekend getting all my cars back running, but
Yeah,
they are all back running.
that's what's up.
I looked at my mechanic the other day. I had 3-4 cars over in this nigga driveway. I was at AutoZone getting some parts, and my mechanic's friend is the store manager at one of the AutoZones. He was like, what you got him over there working on now? I said, boy, his driveway is full of my bullshit. Him and his wife got to park on the street. I got the motherfucker whole goddamn yard filled up with cars and shit.
Damn.
Because my cars was over there. They're like one of the people from Terre Haute sent his shit up here to get worked on. He had it towed up here.
Terre Haute, Indiana.
It's just a guy from Terre Haute, Indiana. Oh man, let's kick it off, brother.
I ain't got no RIPs.
I do, man. Rest easy to Suzanne Summers.
What?
She passed
Really?
at 76. She passed today.
Oh, today?
Yeah,
That's why I was about to say I didn't hear
Yeah,
nothing, see nothing, nobody said nothing.
she passed today.
And I ain't been on social media today either, so.
Yep, it's reported actress Suzanne Summers, best known for her roles in 3 Companies and Step by Step, has passed away at the age of 76. Suzanne passed away peacefully at her home while surrounded by loved ones. The unfortunate news comes on the eve of her 77th birthday. She died the day before her 77th birthday. Although the cause of death is not yet available, Suzanne reportedly survived an aggressive form of breast cancer for over 23 years.
Damn.
So I don't know if it doubled back and got on her, but I love Suzanne Summers.
Damn.
That was one of my first white girl crushes. I was a young boy watching Three's Company. Like, look at her. Look at that.
I forget her name from that
That
show.
milk of magnesia. Blonde hair, blue eyed.
What was she the one they changed? Because it was a different chick at first, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
So rest easy to Suzanne Summers, man.
Yeah, rest in peace. I didn't know she passed.
Yeah, it was today.
Damn.
It was today. So, yeah, that's the only RIP I got.
Alright. We'll start this one out, man. We got some local people this week, man. That's what she does. Fuck it.
Okay.
That's what it says in the damn title, too. That's what she does. A woman charged after reportedly stealing a BB gun, a knife, and a wallet before breaking into another home.
She's out here stealing.
Yeah, this happened in Greenfield, Indiana.
Oh, she's down the street.
Yeah, a Greenfield woman was charged after reportedly stealing a BB gun, knife, and wallet before she burglarized another home. Her name is Jessica Mullins. She's 35. And she's charged with burglary, level 4 felony, 3 counts of theft, and 1 count of residential entry. All level 6 felonies, and criminal mischief, class B misdemeanor.
That's what she does.
Yeah, they said on September 9th around 5 p.m. they were called to a home for a burglary in progress. The caller stated someone was inside her home without permission and that she had no idea who they were.
She had no clue.
A woman was found fleeing the scene on foot near the neighborhood, matching the description of the suspect. She was later identified as Mullins. Court documents explain officers were aware of another reported burglary in the day with the suspect matching Mullins' description. So the victim stated he went for a bike ride, and after returning home, he noticed items missing, including a BB gun, pistol, and a hunting knife. Says another separate report was filed about a Ford F-250 that was broken into. She's just doing it. Business owners nearby said glass was shattered near the passenger side of the truck. The truck's owner explained that $200 was missing from his locked console. It probably wasn't nothing in there. He's just saying that. Mullins later admits so he can get some meth. Most later admitted to breaking in the house earlier and stealing a hunting knife, BB gun, and a brown wallet. She also suggested it was possibly her who broke into the truck by the village pantry because she was starving. Says according to the probable cause, Mullins told police she was a thief and that's what she does.
That's what I do, goddammit. I steal shit, She probably on them drugs.
Yeah, she was arrested and taken to the Hancock County Jail.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Damn. And her trial was scheduled for March 19th.
Oh, they ain't playing no games.
March 19th, 2024.
Bro, Hancock get you all the way together immediately.
Damn.
They ain't no... They line
It
your
just
whole
happened
shit
Thursday.
up. They line your whole shit up. Them motherfuckers locked me up. I went to court. I was in there for a week. No bond, no court date, no nothing. I finally took me to court. These niggas gave me a bond and my trial date.
Damn. They said they want your money.
Listen.
We ain't letting you out of here without our money. It's the county's money.
Listen, man. I told you, bro. I told you my Hancock County story, man. I was trying to work out a plea deal for whatever I got. They kept trying to send me to the penitentiary for like 3 years. I kept paying my lawyer. So finally we had agreed to 3 years on house arrest and 5 years probation. But the probation to run, 4 years probation. But the probation to run the same time as the house arrest. So basically when I got off house arrest, I still had a year probation.
Right.
And I'm talking to my lawyer. I'm used to going back and forth with the system here and that. And it's like room for negotiation if you pay the right lawyer.
Right.
And up here, they had just made house arrest 2 for 1. Because, like back then, jail was 2 for 1. So every day counted as 2.
Okay. I see
You
what
know
you're saying.
So if you was in jail for 5 days, when you got credit for 10.
Okay.
When it came down to like sentencing and shit, that's why you always hear a motherfucker get a 6 to 3 or 5 to 10, like 2 for 1. House arrest was day for day. So if you got 2 years on house arrest, you did 2 years on house arrest. Well, at this point in time, up here had switched it to 2 for 1 on house arrest. So my lawyer brings back the thing. I'm like, hey, why don't you go over there and see if we can get some of the time knocked off since Indianapolis just dropped it to da-da-da-da-da. And they was going to take my license for like 5 years. I was like, and see if we can get the license knocked down to like 2 years. And I'm doing what I always do up here. I'm talking to my lawyer, trying to get a game plan. Nigga, my lawyer got up to go over to the prosecutor to say that shit. Nigga, now, court's not in session. We sitting in the court.
Yeah, pre-trial.
Yeah, we sitting in the court just chopping up before, but the judge is on the bench.
Right.
But it's not court time.
It's not in session.
Man, that motherfucking judge. Now, mind you, this was my last pre-trial court date. That's why we was trying so aggressively to work out this plea deal.
Right.
I was set to go to court on Thursday. This is like Monday. I was set to go to trial on Thursday. This is a Tuesday. And I was set to go to trial on Thursday if we didn't get this worked out. Nigga, my lawyer went to go talk to the prosecutor. The judge said, hey, stop what you doing. And the lawyer stopped and looked at him. This nigga turned and looked at me and said, whatever's on that paper right there, you sign it or come in here Thursday and see what the fuck I do to you. I said, huh? He said, you heard me, and went back to what he was doing. I said, my lawyer came and looked at me. I said, give me the shit.
Damn. That's terrible. But
I was used to up here, bro. The judge don't speak to you until it's time. Like, none of this, all this shit is out of character.
Small courts.
But I was also scared to death the first time I went in that motherfucker because that same judge saw everything from jaywalking to murder.
Oh, shit.
And anything in between. There's only 2 courtrooms in Hancock County. And one of them's criminal, one of them's civil.
Okay. And you definitely wasn't suing nobody.
Nope, I had to go to the civil one because I was fighting to try and get my truck back that they took. So I had been to the other courtroom.
Okay.
But the criminal one, bro, that motherfucker see everything from littering to murder. And they not categorized like this nigga's just gonna deal with drug cases today. Like I'm sitting in court one time and literally this nigga's in there for jaywalking, possession, stealing, fighting. I said, nigga, this judge should not have to oversee all this.
That's why he doing what he doing.
Yeah, because you know, like
no bullshit.
You know, in Marion County, brother,
Everything's separated.
Yeah, if you beat a motherfucker up, you go to this court. If you got drugs, but it's a smaller amount, you go to 14. If you got drugs and it's a bigger amount, you go to 20. Like 20 ain't even gonna see nobody.
So he dealing with child support and everything too.
Bruh, everything. If you come in that motherfucker for any particular reason that got you incarcerated, you gonna see this judge.
That's crazy.
That motherfucker told me, you come here Thursday and see what I do to you. I said, oh Lord, give me the pen. Speaking of judges doing stuff to people, you remember Carly Russell, the one who faked her kidnapping?
Black chick?
Yeah.
That was kind of recent too.
Yeah, talking about she saw the kid in the street and
the crying baby.
Yeah, okay, and she just showed back up out of nowhere, like everything. Well, she just got convicted.
How long they give her?
Don't know yet. She got found guilty. The state is recommending a year in jail, and
that's fair.
And like $20,000 in restitution.
That's fair.
Carly Russell found guilty on 2 charges in kidnapping hoax. State recommends 1 year in jail and nearly $20,000 in restitution, $18,000 to be exact. Carly Russell, 26, was found guilty by a judge on Wednesday of faking her own abduction. The ruling came after Russell pled not guilty to charges of false reporting and to law enforcement authorities and falsely reporting an incident. Despite her plea, the judge found her guilty based on the recommendation of the state prosecutors. The judge recommended 1 year in jail and a little over $18,000 in restitution. He also recommended 2 fines of $831 each. Russell's attorneys are appealing the verdict of the circuit court. That all sounds fair to me.
That sounds fair.
Cause you know
they ain't lay down the book on her, sit her up under the jail or nothing like that for that false bullshit shit.
You know, a lot of motherfuckers was involved in the searching and this and the third. That's what
people wasting their time and effort.
Yeah, when there's real shit going on out here, they looking for you. They looking for a baby. They looking, and you just pop up a couple days later because you wanted to go cheat. I think that was the verdict. She wanted to go cheat.
He just went ahead and went to cheat.
I'm not, don't quote me on that, but if I'm mistaken, that's what it came out to be. Like she wanted to go do some cheating.
Yeah, well, she just took her ass to Pound Town and called it a motherfucking day. She's probably about to be caught.
Man, I saw a TikTok the other day. I'd be cracking the fuck up. A girl was talking to her dude. It's completely off subject, but she just said that. Girl was talking to her dude. She said, "Why don't you ever take me to Pound Town?" He said, "Girl, you know I ain't built like that."
Huh?
He said, "I can take you to Wee Wee Village." Wee Wee Village.
Wee Wee Village. Wow. I didn't think you were going to say that. I thought you were going to say something else.
No, that nigga, I said, what?
Now, while we on TikTok and stuff, and pretty much the same shit, did you see that motherfucking TikTok with the chick with the 48 oysters?
Yeah.
What kind of shit was she thinking? What are these motherfuckers thinking nowadays, bro? Is this motherfuckers really out here that's like niggas like that?
Yes.
I wouldn't sit there and tolerate it.
Bro, there's niggas out here that are cash apping girls before they even meet them.
Before they meet them,
they like cash apping for they time. And my thing is, right, if you gonna do some shit like that, you might as well just go ahead and buy a real prostitute.
Yeah. You're gonna get what you want.
At least you get what you want when you send that one some money.
Yeah.
Cause this one you just sent her all this money and didn't even know.
There's no guarantee.
Bro, they really like this. I was just telling this story to my girl the other night, which is crazy. But
go ahead.
I had met this motherfucker on Facebook. You know how I go on Facebook where you hearting pictures back and forth. And, and you can see that
who liked your shit.
And y'all can see that y'all constantly doing this to each other. So
of course, because it's all waiting your notification.
Yeah. So boom. I can't remember if I jumped into her inbox or she jumped into mine. Whatever the case may be, we did a little communicating, and I'm not a fan of Messenger and shit. It's not really my thing.
Yeah,
so I immediately like shoot my number. Like, hey, hit me on my real horn. Like,
and I don't want to video chat you.
Yeah, like,
especially when I first meet you.
Yeah, hit me on my real horn. Like, bro, this motherfucker got on the phone, bro, and the whole first conversation was about how much her hair and nails cost, and how her light bill was due, and this, that, and third. And I'm thinking to myself, like, am I supposed to care?
Really?
Like, this has always been my thing, right? Like, if you with my lady friends and girlfriends and things like that, I'm never stingy with my money if I care about you. But my money is for my loved ones.
Yeah, motherfuckers I care about.
My money is for people I care about. We just met.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the time I told you the chick wanted to meet me. And shit. I never brought up meeting you. I'm cool with talking to you over the phone, getting to know you. You know what I mean? It's too much of a crazy ass world. I don't know if you're on some setup shit or what.
Yeah.
But, I want to meet you. Where you want to go? Bitch, you want to meet me? Why don't you tell me where you want to go?
Listen, bro.
But then when we get there, you going to act like I'm supposed to buy your shit. I don't give a fuck if it was $5. Fuck you and your shit.
Listen, bro. The way women should cherish their body and they, you hear a motherfucker like make you wait 3 months and all that for the pussy, right? Listen, the way a woman should cherish her body and shit like that is the way I cherish my money.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you think I'm gonna let you run off in my pockets on the first night,
well, you better think that you're gonna be running off in something else.
Yep. And my thing is, like, when it comes to women and shit, I never leave, regardless of how good my money's been over the years of my life, bro. I never lead with money because I don't want you to think
that's all it's about.
That this is what this is built on. Now, when we get to rocking, you'll find out. I'll pay a bill or two. I'll make sure you got some shit in your pocket. You can put the internet in my name. I'll pay the phone bill. You can, like, I'll make sure the gas is in the car. We'll do it, but we gotta really be rocking. Like, I got to fuck with you.
Right.
And this just don't go for just any girl I'm just hunching on. Like, this is, I got to fuck with you.
I gotta really be, I gotta be really into you.
Yeah.
Can't just be on some, hey, how you doing? Can I get $80 for my nails and lashes? No, bitch.
But the thing is,
nope.
And the way I feel about it, right? You know, like, cause I know I feel this way about like certain types of women, right? Like, I don't like the hot girl summer shit and this, that, and the third. So I don't like sitting around complaining about them bros.
That's why we don't.
But let's say, cause that's what they just gonna do. So I just tend to find motherfuckers that are more like what I'm into. So I never knock them girls that jump out asking for money and shit like that, because somebody gonna do it.
Yeah.
It just ain't me. So go ahead and find the same way I'm not interested in hot girl summer. You're not interested in tight pocket Casper. Tight pockets Casper. So
straight up.
Just gonna find you the old trick daddy nigga, and I'm gonna find me a woman that values herself a little bit more.
It shouldn't come with no disrespect either.
Yeah.
Because just like y'all say, niggas shouldn't get mad when they get rejected. When y'all get rejected on that, can I get some money shit? Don't call me cheap. Just say, all right, nigga, you cool.
Yeah.
And go on about your business. Because I ain't about to make fun of you for doing what you do. Shit.
Yeah. This ain't that type of party.
Hell no. I just ain't that type of nigga.
And like I just said, if the day comes where I'm cash apping to say hello to a motherfucker, I'll just get on List Crawler or whatever.
Craigslist or whatever.
And I'll find me a motherfucker that's going to take this little hot 80 or this 100 or something, and we going to
have a party. Have a party and go about our motherfucking way. Because I ain't pay you to come, I'm paying you to leave.
Yeah. Real deal Holyfield.
Shit.
Real deal motherfucking Holyfield.
I didn't mean to get us on that tangent.
Shit, nah, you fine.
I got the nigga moment, 101.
Yo.
Everybody knows about the nigga moment. And if you don't, you need to go back and watch the Boondocks. Okay. But a New Orleans man fighting for his life after accidentally stepping on someone's sneakers. Nigga moment.
Nigga moment.
That's why I said 101. That's the first one. You don't step on them sneakers, nigga. It says New Orleans man stepped on someone's sneakers and he's now fighting for his life after allegedly being seriously injured by the man wearing those sneakers. It says on September 24th, Scott Wagner, Sound like you step on a motherfucker.
Sound like he step on some Snickers.
Oh, Wagner.
Yeah, he sound like he step on some Snickers.
He reportedly left his job at Mr. Ed's Seafood in the French Quarter and accidentally stepped on the males in the French Quarter. Boy, he fucked around in the quarter.
He playing around.
And accidentally stepped on the male's shoes as he walked by. Oh, my bad, I'm trying to go up. The person allegedly punched Wagner from behind in retaliation and then continued to punch him until he lost consciousness.
Jesus Christ.
Police responded to the incident, found the victim alone, and officers could not speak to him to get any information, let alone contact.
He was beat the fuck up.
Yeah, the alleged assailant, who is now wanted on a second-degree battery charge, reportedly left the scene with another individual, according to the photo released by the New Orleans Police Department. Said while police have not publicly identified Wagner as the victim, his family spoke with the TV station and claimed he suffered a traumatic brain injury, which he may not survive.
Damn.
Says the incident is still under investigation. Anyone with information should call whoever these people are. I'm not promoting them, but yeah, that's what happened to that man. He learned the nigga moment.
Damn it, Jack.
Nigga moment 101. You don't step on no motherfucking shoes, man.
Just
Shit.
lead you down a different road.
Well, being here and in our city and going to the clubs and shit back in the day, motherfucker, you know what's gonna happen. It's inevitable. But like I was down in Memphis and one time, I think it's probably about 07, 08, and we ended up going to a club, Plush down there. It's about Thanksgiving weekend and shit.
Okay.
So we in there, and everybody's in that motherfucker. And I had some all white, either Air Force Ones or something, but they was all white. And dude came past, and he just, kind of nudged on my shoe a little bit. And this man turned around, threw his hands up, and went down and started wiping my shoes off and shit. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Get up. He was like, nah, man, you got the icy whites on. I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean that. I said, bro, they just shoot. We in the club. I kind of expect motherfuckers to.
He said,
He said, no, not down here. He said, you must be from out of town. He said, niggas get fucked up about that shit out here. He said, I just didn't really want to show no disrespect, bro. I said, none taken, man. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you relaying the message because I did not know. You just expect certain things. You know what I'm saying?
I had to go with people. I've had that happen to me a couple of times. And my thing with I be understanding how it happened because niggas cherish shit. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
But I've had it happen a couple of times to me, and I don't take too much offense to it as long as you not disrespectful with it.
Yeah.
Because you knew you stepped on my shit.
Yeah.
You knew you bumped into me. You knew you made me spill my drink. If you turn around and acknowledge, hey, bro, my bad, big dog, we good to go.
Exactly.
But if you bump into me and my shit spill and you step on my shoe and you look at me like, shit, nigga.
Should have moved.
Well, now I got to some shit. God damn it. God damn it.
Because it's all about the respect factor.
Yeah, that's all.
Like I said, niggas up here would do it, but the motherfucker be like, hey, my bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My bad, big dog. You know what I'm saying? And then they go on about their business. But that nigga turned around and started wiping my shit off. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life.
I do not want my ass whooped
Yeah.
tonight. He said, I don't want my ass whooped, and I don't even want to have to fight. I might win, but I don't want to fight.
Yeah. He said, I'm here to have a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, and he wasn't no regular simp nigga either. He had chains, gold
He said,
teeth, all
man,
that.
nigga, I don't want no smoke.
Yeah.
Goddamn, dog.
That's that Southern hospitality, though.
God, yeah, not for real.
I love that shit.
For real. Little update. Remember we talked about the NFL player Sergio Brown. They found his mama dead.
The former coach player.
Yeah, he was all in Mexico live and shit. They done locked his ass up.
Where they find him at?
Mexico.
In the country?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I thought he went down to New Mexico first. And then...
Hold on. Let me lie to you. In Mexico. He was
in Mexico, so he was out the country.
He's extradited to the U.S. by Mexican authorities.
Okay. Shit. I thought they were saying New Mexico.
Yeah, Sergio Brown reportedly taken into police custody in connection to his mother's death. Sergio Brown was extradited to the U.S. by Mexican authorities. As previously reported, the former NFL player was arrested for allegedly murdering his mother, Michelle Williams. A witness he got into an incident on the plane, so the incident happened on the plane, Air Mexico plane, while still at the tarmac. Yeah, he
So he made it out the country and then decides to get into it with somebody.
No. He got into it with a motherfucker on the plane while they was extraditing him back to the United States.
Okay.
He was in custody and got into it with a motherfucker on the plane.
I thought that's how they get. I thought they were saying that's how you got caught. My bad.
Yeah, he I think, man, Buddy probably got that shit.
Schizophrenia.
CTS.
What's that? Oh, that
The
brain shit.
from getting bashed in your head over and over again.
What position is he? Or was
I
he?
don't remember.
I think he was defense, wasn't he?
I mean, he probably got it.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Man, we talk about football being soft now and this, that, and the third, but that shit was when Junior Seau blew his motherfucking chest out with that goddamn shotgun and left a note telling motherfuckers to study his brain.
Yeah.
Because something's wrong.
I mean, that's sad, but that's smart.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't want to hurt nobody else.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably the same thing that was wrong with what's her name? What's the dude name went to prison? Football player Hernandez.
Aaron
Hernandez.
Yep.
That might have been what was wrong with him.
They said they think that's what was wrong with Chris Benoit too, the wrestler.
Oh, yeah, head injuries and shit. I ain't think about it like
between
that.
that and the steroid, between the CTE.
E.
I think it's E or S, or one of them.
One of those.
But between that and the steroids, because you know he just hauled off and killed his family,
Whole family,
and then hung himself from a belt in his weight
prison, right?
No, in the house.
It was an okay shit.
Only his older son lived because he was with his mom. He had kids from two different, and the son, you know, it's 50-50 custody, so the older son was there all the time.
That's
but he was gone back with his mama, and nigga Chris Benoit came in, that motherfucker lost his shit, killed his wife, killed one or two of the babies, and then went to the weight room and put the belt around his neck and strapped it to the thing and sat down and died.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought no, that was somebody else. That's crazy.
There's a Canadian crippler. the little nasty nigga supposedly hung himself in jail.
Who that?
The one with the island, Epstein.
We know that didn't happen.
Yeah, nah.
He running around here snitching on motherfuckers.
He's on another one of them islands.
Hell yeah, with the island boys.
Oh shit. They over there kissing on each other and shit.
Hell yeah.
Nasty bastard. Yeah, Sergio got arrested, man. If he killed his mama, I don't give a fuck what's wrong with him. I hope
they need to find out why he did it.
But the thing is, even with that CTE shit or CTS, CTE, whatever it is, I'm just gonna say both of them in case one of them is wrong. They can't figure it out till the motherfucker's dead.
Oh, they can't do a CAT scan.
They don't have a test yet
because it's so new
to scan the brain. They can only do it when they open the brain up and see that it's.
That's terrible.
Yeah, because basically what it is, from what I gather, your brain has so much trauma that
jarring around in that space
that the part that controls like decision making is like horribly.
It's probably filled up with like mucus or something.
Yeah, and basically what it does is, you know, we all think shit.
Yeah.
But you don't. But there's something in your brain telling you not to do that.
That turns that trigger off.
I might be thinking I flip this fucking table over right now, but something in my mind is like, nigga, don't do that.
Why would you do that?
It's your table. Like, you're not. What are you doing? But that shit's like.
Nah, straight up.
Yeah. So it's all bad.
This one's bad too.
But prayers to the family, because whatever's going on, the mom is dead and the son is arrested for it.
I'm glad they found his ass.
I know, but I mean, you gotta think like just of the family like aspect of it, like especially because like his grandma's still alive, so you go from your being so proud of your grandson because he done made it to the league, and now there's some money in the family and this, that, and the third, and you look at my baby, and then next thing you know, your grandson done killed your daughter, and now he's going to jail.
What they always knew he was bad.
Maybe.
And it's the opposite side of that story. It's like, I knew that little motherfucker didn't have it in him.
You know.
So we gotta look at it from both ways because we don't know.
We all know some little motherfuckers like I feel sorry for Buddy, but a little boy lived down the street from me. When he was 10, 11 years old, I knew something was wrong with that little nigga. Fast forward, I think he might be like 18 now, but they caught him when he was 16. Fast forward at 16, he got locked up for 4 murders and an attempted murder.
Damn. Yeah.
Like the little nigga was almost a baby serial killer, bro. But like I saw it like 10, 11. I'm like, that little nigga, he ain't got it all.
Yeah, you see it in them motherfuckers all the time.
Yeah, he ain't got it all.
They be nice to you.
Yeah. I got a couple motherfuckers like that.
Yeah.
Them is my people. I wouldn't suggest they be your people.
I wouldn't fuck with them without me.
Yeah, don't you go speaking to that nigga without me.
Yeah, I just introduced y'all by name. And I ain't say go hang with the nigga. I never said the nigga was cool with you.
Man, I know. Man, I can count on, I can think off the top of my head. I know a nigga that's a stone cold murderer. Mm-hmm. I never say his name. I know a nigga that's a stone cold murderer. Too. And I know a nigga that will steal...
Oh, yeah.
And I'm talking about violent robberies, tie up, kidnap.
Oh, well, I don't know a lot of them.
Yeah, I ain't talking about no petty, sneaky robbery. I'm talking about the nigga that's going to take that shit while you looking at him, nigga. What you want to do about it type nigga.
I was supposed to get some pussy tonight.
I never stole nothing from me.
Hey.
So that's why I tell my motherfucker, like, I can't believe you friends with so-and-so. I said, neither can I. But what I'll tell you is, you don't go trying to be friends with him.
There you go.
That's my friend. And I don't know why he values our friendship the way he does, but that's my friend, not yours. And don't go try and build no new relationships.
Hell no. Hell no, not at all. Speaking of that, I got this one, man. It's called That's the Monkey.
Uh-oh.
And there ain't no Momo the monkey that was running around here a couple weeks ago.
Momo was drinking beer and shit,
Fucking
chilling on
people
people's
up.
patio porches. He was fighting people. Momo was having a time. Momo was out here, wasn't he?
And Momo was having a fun time with Southeast Indianapolis.
Yeah.
It says, That's the Monkey. Outrage, and I was going to make this a figure, but it's not.
Okay.
Outraged parents forced to take legal action after son's repeated racist abuse at a Massachusetts school were not taken seriously despite principal's promises. It says one Massachusetts family is calling on Concord Public Schools to take action after their teenage son, was mocked and harassed because of his race. In one instance, one of the white children created a makeshift whip and threatened to lash him, saying they should do it because he's black. After enduring taunts and assaults for more than a year, the 13-year-old's parents are now taking a stand in hopes of putting an end to the abuse at the abuse he suffered as a student at Concord Middle School. The family resides in a small Boston suburb with a population of your cousin in Boston. The population 18,000 people, while 4.2% self-identify as black, 4.8% as Asian, and 5.9% as Hispanic. So y'all got nobody down there. Emil Dunzi, the boy's father, reported his son's mistreatment by classmates on 3 separate occasions to the school's officials. However, despite assurances from the school principal, Justin Cameron, about disciplinary action, no meaningful resolution has occurred. The most recent incident transpired during the team's participation in a football game with other kids. Sounds like that's after school. Looks like the monkey in the middle, a white child yelled to his friends. The taunting quickly escalated when the boy grabbed a makeshift whip and allegedly said, "Hey, let's whip his." Well, they didn't put his name in here because he's black. The father states that the ringleader of the bigotry was still present at school on Friday, October 6th, according to him. The principal mentioned that the child was in school but was facing an in-school suspension. So on the first acts of violence, Odunzi's son endured occurred when a white girl at the school slapped him across the face just a day after Will Smith.
Slap Chris Rock?
Yeah, 2022.
Nigga said, if Will can do it, I can do it, baby. If Will can do it, I can do it.
I got the complexion for the connection. The young man's father, who has since retained legal representation, believes this incident was also racially motivated. No, really? Not only has the family secured a lawyer, but has filed reports with the Concord Police Department. Blah, blah, blah. It's just somebody crying about some shit. I don't know, but They ain't saying nothing happened. They just talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers is just complaining, and you trying to keep your son in this goddamn school. That's why I didn't make it a fecal either.
Yeah.
So my thing is, if your son is enduring this, your son should have many of ass whoopers under his belt right now from beating these motherfucking kids' asses.
I know.
What the fuck's wrong with your son? And y'all sound like y'all African.
Yeah.
So they got every right to make fun of you, motherfuckers. How about that? Shit, you ain't fighting back. A whole year of this shit. It's like reading the fucking Karate Kid, nigga. He's always getting his ass whooped. Here comes his daddy, come save his ass, beating up minors.
I told you. I told you.
Man, come on, man. Mr. Miyagi up there beating up 17-year-old kids and shit.
I told my kids on numerous occasions, but I don't believe in bullies. I just believe in niggas that ain't been punched in their mouth yet.
Exactly. That's what it is. And as soon as that white girl had slapped me, I backhanded her so quick.
And then I've also told my kids, as long as you can justify why you got into that squabble, I will go all the way to bat for you.
Right.
Motherfucker fucking with you, and you gotta goddamn do something to him because the motherfucker won't stop.
Man.
That's like, I don't know,
anybody. That ain't just because she was a white girl. She just happened to be in this situation. But that's anybody.
That's like them, what was it, last year when my son kept getting into them fights.
Mm-hmm.
That little girl he broke up with was sending her big brother and all them to come. I ain't tell you about that.
She sending her brother?
Bro, look.
I thought it was some hating ass niggas.
Well, here we go. So that's what it ended up being.
Okay.
You know, got like 4 of the fights.
Yeah.
The initial fight, she got mad at him for breaking up with her and sent her big brother.
Okay.
My son beat up her big brother. So after that, all the big brother's homeboys was trying to get the lick back for the big brother. Mm. So they kept running up on them trying to avenge their homeboy, and everybody got beat up.
That's funny.
And luckily for my son, the school got cameras, so they could see that every time he was attacked,
he was defending himself.
And he just defended the hell out of himself. So he never got suspended.
That's cool.
And I told them, I said, man, look. I said, y'all see the little group of kids who we got the problems with? I said, y'all better take some proactive steps.
Yeah. I
said, before I come in this motherfucker and get everything together and then wait on the parents to show up. I'll be Mr. Miyagi in this motherfucker. I'll be in there smacking the shit out of 8th graders.
Go through like that white man came to his barbecue.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim. He slapped the shit out of there. Old women, kids, babies.
I remember he got into the first and second fight. Like the third fight, he got there, and I went and I talked to the principal. And she was like, look, I just want you to take him home today. He's not in trouble. It's just, while we get this figured out, because we got to look at the tapes. We got to see. We know who he fought, but we got to see who he was with. We got to figure this out. We got to suspend some people. Mm-hmm. So just go ahead and take him home today while we weed this through. And so he's sitting there chilling, and I'm mad about the situation now. This is like the third one he done been in. Motherfucking trying to jump on my boy.
Right.
And he was like, Dad, I need to go back to so-and-so room and get my Chromebook. I didn't think I was going to be leaving. And I was like, and she said something about give her a second, something. And I said, I'll take him back to class. And she said, oh, okay, something. And she stopped and said, no, you will not. You'll sit right here. I'll take him there. I said,
gotcha.
Quick thinking. Because I was going to go right down there. Which one of these classrooms the boys is, son?
She had a moment of realization, like, hold on. I know I'm busy, but hold the fuck up. No. I know what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I said, I'll take him to get it.
No kid should be harmed on my watch, sir. No, I understand. I know what you almost got me, sir. We're not having it.
I was going to politely tell my son, point out that motherfucking classrooms. If they close, I can probably get to all 3 of these niggas before security get here. Walk right in room 102. Smack this him.
He knows the room. Look at y'all. He know the room. He going head hunting.
Oh man.
For kids, little boys hitting them upside the head. Smack.
Yeah, I ain't gonna close fist them.
Now you gonna walk
open
in.
Hand
you remember that on the Chris Rock show, when he had that superhero with the big ass hand. That's all he was doing, going around slapping
Slapping
motherfuckers.
Yep. Oh man, you want to catch a break, bro?
Yes, sir.
Break
Yes,
time.
sir.
Break time.
Niggas is old, need to stand up.
Yeah, that's about the gist of it. All right, now we back in that thing. Why won't Jada Pinkett Smith leave us alone?
I've been seeing that shit too. I just been not even looking at it.
Why won't she leave us alone? Why won't she leave Will alone?
Or Tupac.
Why won't she leave Tupac alone? Why won't she leave us alone? Why we gotta keep knowing all this wild shit?
Hey,
This is my thing.
she's
right?
a wild girl.
But this is my thing, man. I want to know. I think Will did something to her.
Must have.
Because they were a notoriously private couple.
Mm-hmm.
For years, we heard that they had kind of a different understanding than a typical marriage.
Yeah, swinger shit and all that.
But even that was just rumors.
Right.
Like, people would say that they heard it in an interview, but no one can ever go back and find anywhere where neither one of them ever said that. They said, like, different terms that they call each other, and people kind of, like, ran with it and this and the third. But, nigga, over the course of, since the August Alsina shit, bro.
I was just about to say that. Since August Alsina, it's just that's all we've been hearing about is her. Or Will doing some bullshit like we just talked about earlier, slapping the motherfucker.
Bro, this motherfucker that came out and said they ain't been together since 2016.
Oh.
They've been
cool.
separated since 2016. And
They some good actors.
she went so far to say that she was actually surprised when he called her his wife after he slapped Chris Rock.
Mm.
She said that Chris Rock kind of caught wind back in like 2016 that they were separated and called and asked her on a date.
I read that.
She said she then came out and said Tupac proposed to her.
I didn't read that.
Bruh, she's wildin'. She said Tupac proposed to her while he was at Rikers.
Oh, wow.
Some little TikToker just went down the whole thing and was like, that didn't happen. And she went like into a deep dive of... She really went to a deep dive, like, because she was like, listen, when Tupac got arrested for this, that, and the third, Tupac was at Rikers for 1 month. Then he got transferred to the prison that he spent his time at.
Right.
It was like he was there in February of 94 or whatever the fuck she said. Nigga, she tracked the whole thing. She was like, at that point in time, he was engaged to this girl. Here's the visiting log. She visited him almost every day. She moved from California to be closer to him in jail. Da-da-da-da-da. But also, at that point in time, that was when Will and Jada started fucking around. Jada was nowhere near. Jada was on there for talking about she used to go see him. Nigga, the bitch had visitor logs and all that. I said, what is Jada doing? Then she said Tupac battled with alopecia also.
Okay. That would make sense.
But she just won't stop.
I mean, hey, that's why I don't pay attention to that shit, bro. I'm sorry.
I need Jada to shut the fuck up, bro.
Hey, that's the only way she gonna shut the fuck up is not pay attention.
I need Jada to shut up.
That's all they need, man. They want everybody to pay attention to that shit.
Will is out the way. It's her. We ain't seen Will since he smacked the nigga, bro.
When's the last movie she did, though?
That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. She
That's
won't
the
pay
problem.
attention.
She's on a book tour right now. She done wrote a book.
Yeah, about the shit. About Will Smith. I mean, not about Will Smith, about Chris Rock. Of course, about Tupac and all that. Is he in her? Okay.
She needs to let Tupac rest.
Everybody do.
One of the pods I listened to, that nigga said, boy, he said, man, the way she keep fucking with Will, he said, if I was Will Smith, man, I'd go bond out Keefy D. So I make sure that nigga had to eat fair trial.
That's dirty.
Hey.
That is dirty.
Will just need to show up with, like, a bad bitch. And just, like, be in public with her.
I don't think he cares.
I don't think he does either. But goddamn, girl, shut the fuck up.
Hey, she ain't gonna shut up. She a woman. She got her red table talk.
She don't have it no more. That's one of the
Oh,
problems.
for real?
Well,
Oh,
she has Red Table Talk. The show didn't get canceled. Remember it was on Facebook Watch?
yeah.
Facebook Watch shut down Facebook Watch.
Uh,
So every show that was on there
it's gone now.
is gone. But the way it was set up, the people owned their show. It was just on Facebook Watch's platform.
I got
So
you.
she's in talks, I guess, with a few other places to take Red Table Talk to, because it's her shit.
Okay.
So if she can strike some type of deal with YouTube, or she can take it wherever she wants to. But
Right.
like the whole Facebook Watch shut down. Not didn't her show
I didn't
just
even
didn't
pay
get
attention
canceled?
to that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she was just on Facebook. I thought it was actually some YouTube shit.
She was on Facebook watching it. People was putting it on YouTube.
Right. Oh no, see, I didn't know they was doing that. All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, people was, you know how that go. People was.
Yeah, I'm always thinking it's backwards because I don't see Facebook as a video platform.
Well, it clearly didn't work. Like they was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had shows on there too.
They had shows
but
on
they
there.
was like early 2000, 2010 shows.
Yeah, they was trying to get and whatchamacallit kind of stopped everything. COVID.
Yeah,
Because they was doing original shit like her show and
just like YouTube originals.
yeah, COVID fucked that all up real bad because you got to. That's the thing about me. Look at Netflix. Like you got to be able to keep.
That's how Cobra Kai ended up on Netflix.
Yeah, because it was on YouTube.
It was on
right?
YouTube. It was YouTube original.
Yeah.
Shit. And I just remember YouTube original because I went back watching Wayne.
Okay.
You ever watch that?
No, you told me about it.
Yeah, Wayne's Code.
You told me about it. I think when I went to watch it, they wanted me to pay for it first. So,
Yeah, because
Yeah,
if you're not a
premium.
member, you
Yeah.
can't watch them.
Because you had told me about it, and I looked it right on up, and I said, "Monies."
I don't blame you.
No,
I don't blame you one bit.
Not the monies. Not the monies. Oh man, not the motherfucking monies. I was gonna make this a figure, but I decided not to, because I think this woman has mental health issues, and I really don't want to make a.
Somebody with special needs.
Somebody that's crazy, a figure.
Yeah.
But I also want to point out the distinct difference between what would have happened if this woman had melanin in her skin.
Okay.
Woman arrested after gunshots fired inside a Connecticut police station.
I was gonna talk about that last week. I forgot all about it. It was one of those stories that disappeared.
Did you see the video?
No.
Bro, she comes into the police station. Before I even read it, she comes into the police station and like the lobby. You come in and there's a lobby, of course, to be seated and all that. There's like a door to get back there.
Yeah,
There's
in the window.
the windows, but it's bulletproof.
Yeah.
And the door is bulletproof and all that. But you know what I'm saying? So she comes in, walks up to the window, and just gets to banging on the window with a pistol in her hand.
Okay.
Banging on the window with the pistol. Moves to the next window, bangs on it with the pistol. Steps back, takes off her purse and like her jacket. First of all, steps back, sets the pistol on a chair, takes off her jacket and her purse, sets it down, picks the pistol back up, gets to banging, then steps back and just gets to letting off shots at the bulletproof glass and shit.
Shooting at just the glass? Wasn't nobody behind her?
I don't know. I'm assuming there was somebody back there, but she just got to barking off at the.
Damn.
And they didn't kill her.
Yeah. You would think, and she's inside the police station.
Bruh, let me or you do it, bro.
It's over with.
Let a black woman do it.
Shit. Black Lives Matter be all over this shit.
Death becomes her. If
They'd have a whole nother mansion.
Yeah, look how she.
Oh yeah, she's been dead.
That's what. So
She's definitely been
now this is why I didn't make it a fecal, because apparently throughout the arrest process, it came out that her intent was suicide by cop.
Oh, she gave it to her.
I'm just saying, you know, when you do something like that, bro, you got some shit going on, and I don't necessarily want to make you a fecal.
Nah, she not a fecal for that. She got, like you said, she got something going on.
Yeah.
But
The
at the
cops
same
is
time,
fecals.
the cops are, yeah.
Yeah, for not being evenly across the board, but
They should have convicted her.
yeah. Oh my God. Investigators say a woman has been charged with attempted murder and other crimes after she fired several gunshots inside of a Connecticut police station. Susan LaPris fired several shots into the lobby of a Bristol police department Thursday night. The gunshots didn't penetrate the bulletproof window, and no one was hurt. Police say LaPris was taken into custody after she dropped the gun when she was done firing. The police report says that she repeatedly asked to be killed while being handcuffed.
Damn.
She later appeared in court where bail was set at $1 million. And they said that she has no previous criminal record, which makes all this really weird.
She's just ready to go.
She had herself a nervous breakdown. And she looks like she's, you know, like ain't her age, but I'm looking at her, she looks like she's
In her 50s.
in her 50s, 40, late 40s, early 50s, mid 50s. And she looks like a well put together woman, but she didn't have a nervous break.
Yeah, her ex dude hit the lottery.
She didn't have a nervous breakdown. But yeah, that, you know, it's just, man, them double standards, bro. Like
Nah, I get you on
you
that.
know me, I'm my biggest thing, like with law, is just keep shit even killed.
Mm-hmm.
If we just gonna whoop everybody and kill everybody, then everybody needs to get whooped and killed. But if we gonna show these grand levels of discernment and judgment and all the right thing to do, keep that shit across the board.
Yeah.
Because if that was Shaquana, they'd have came out there and knocked her motherfucking noodles off.
Mm-hmm.
Her motherfucking
Should be bundles on the floor.
bundles on the floor. I was about to say her quick weave everywhere.
Truth, though.
Quick weave
It's
every
the
motherfucking
motherfucking
word.
truth.
Yeah. Goofy ass.
This is my last one.
That's it for my current, so whenever you ready to.
Nah, this is my last one right here.
Okay.
It's heads up. This could happen to anybody, bro. A boulder smashed his car after falling from a Renton overpass.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, hold on, I took it too. This is Renton, Washington. It says a Renton driver is recalling the moment when what looked like a boulder dropped from an overpass onto his car, missing him by just a few feet.
Oof.
It happened early Thursday morning as he drove down Sunset Boulevard and under the Aberdeen Avenue overpass. It says for a couple of seconds I was like, what happened? And then I see the rear windshield is gone. Damn. He says his back window and trunk were completely destroyed. So it was like this bigger than my head.
It's a giant rock.
Yeah, I was
Moving at a bunch of miles per hour.
I was like, maybe this is what hit my car, you know. He said it was just a matter of seconds, only a couple of feet away from hitting him behind the wheel. Damn. It's not the first rock throwing incident that has happened in this area. Just last year, Renton and King County police arrested a man for chucking rocks at cars at street level. So what?
Somebody threw that motherfucker. It wasn't.
Yeah, it says those rocks were rocks that throwable size. This would have had to been a big object. So he had to destroy his car.
Yeah, so that motherfucker probably fell from the.
Yeah, it says it's unusual to see this big of an object drop down onto a moving car, but it happened.
Have you ever? I know you've done a lot of driving and traveling and shit. Have you ever been like up in the mountains and see them signs, like beware of falling rocks and
Man,
shit?
did you look at the rocks that didn't fail?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God, dog!
Bro, that shit's terrifying.
And you would think that they are little by the way they move and come down, but they're big as fuck.
They're boulders. They're like you know, like motherfuckers be putting, like, used to put them big ass rocks at the corner of their yard and like paint their address on
It's
them.
those.
It's those.
But they look small as fuck because you can't gauge it.
Yeah, because it's coming down a goddamn mountain. And then, nigga, but like you said, that motherfucker will take a car out, bro.
Hell yeah. quickly.
That motherfucker will take a car out.
Because when we come back from Vegas, that's all you seen. Especially when you get like toward the end of the tip of Utah going into Colorado. And you up in the mountains and shit. And that's all you see, bro. It gives you kind of a weird feeling. I don't know how a motherfucker drove through there. Because the mountain just doesn't, the trail of the mountain just doesn't go straight up like you would think. And then branch out. It's like these little grooves that go diagonal. So it throws your vision off because you're looking at all these stripes and shit trying to, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, it looks like a whole bunch of alien landings. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. Talking about rocks and shit, man. I was watching something and dude was talking about, he's talking about being on working on an oil rig, and he's talking about his manager that was on there. And he was like, he was different. He was like, man, you know, he's one of those survivalist type guys.
Okay.
And he was like, man, I know you leery about the government. He said, but this guy, he said, this one took the cake. He said we used to be sitting around and he like was never like excited about anything we was doing. Like we'd strike oil, we do this, like everything everybody else was geeked about, he didn't care about it. He just did his job. He said one day he was just sitting there on his phone and I said, man, what you doing? He said, looking up bowling balls. He said, you bowl? He said, no. He said, well, what are you doing with the bowling balls? What are you looking at bowling balls for? He said, you know, I can buy truckloads of bowling balls and no one bats an eye.
Mm.
And dude was like, yeah. He was like, I mean, I bought hundreds of them. Just, and he was like, what? He said, but if I try to buy cannonballs, red flags go up. He said, imagine trying to come to my property and take what's mine and only thinking about what you see I have registered. Then all of a sudden, bowling balls raining down on your head.
That's smart, but would they shatter on impact of the blast?
Probably not.
Huh. I just never seen nobody shoot a bowling ball, but I would think that they would shatter.
And I mean, if he's went to
that'd be
those
some
lengths, because he sounds like one of them guys that's got it all figured out. I
Yeah.
know you would just have to lighten the amount of
The ammunition load,
the ammunition load,
or pack something behind it to push it, thrust it forward.
I mean, because you got to think, they shoot people out of cannons.
Yeah.
So there's ways to do it.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking like because I mean, there's ways to do it, of course, but I'm just thinking about the initial blast of it, because that's from a cannonball. That's all metal.
Yeah.
And that what is that? Not acrylic. I can't even think what the fuck it is no more. For the bowling ball, because it's not. It's like a plastic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With a little bit of something in the middle, kind of like cement, but it's not. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just thinking like as soon as it blasts, it just and shrapnel out. You know what I'm saying?
Not if you figure it out.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm pretty sure he did though.
Nigga said, I can buy truckloads of bowling balls.
I can't buy truckloads of cannonballs. That's scary.
Yeah, right?
That's scary as fuck. And bowling balls are considerably larger than cannonballs. So shit. So they're raining on your head.
Motherfucking party, nigga. You understand me?
Some Florida man.
It's Florida time.
How many Florida mans you got?
3 of them Jones.
You got 3 out going between your Florida mans? I got 2.
I started off like, oh, this one's called Almost School Shooter. As soon as I can find it. If I can find it. Well, where the fuck is it at, bro? It's right here. Florida police officers pulled over a 19-year-old recent graduate from Okeechobee High School because his headlight on his truck was out.
Mm-hmm.
During the process of being pulled over, they found handwritten pages detailing plans to kill everyone in the high school.
Damn.
Henry Horton IV was arrested in South Florida following a traffic stop. Police found handwritten threats in his vehicle detailing plans to kill everyone at his former high school and other schools across the state in 2026 on his 22nd birthday. Further investigation revealed intentions for mass murder attacks, bomb making plans, and to a plan to kill his stepmother.
Damn.
He was charged with written threats and held on a $1 million bond. Horton has a history of mental health, and with mental health issues, and his family is pleading for him to receive proper treatment rather than face jail time.
Huh. He's going to jail.
He's going to jail. Going to jail, jail, jail.
Horton heard of who?
Going to jail, 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 jail.
They told him to kill people. He's got to go.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I got lock the fucker up.
No.
Florida man accused of locking son in small structure is convicted of abuse. A Florida man who was accused of locking his adopted 14-year-old son in a small structure
Dirty motherfucker.
in a garage was convicted on child abuse and other charges Thursday. Tim Ferreter? Yeah, Tim Ferreter.
Call him furniture.
Now
Timmy Furniture.
Now 48, and his wife Tracy were arrested last year on allegations that the boy had been locked in the 8 by 8 foot structure at various times. Jupiter police have said the boy said the longest was 16 to 18 hours. Damn.
Jesus.
He come home from school, get in the box.
The goddamn box, boy.
A jury convicted Ferreter on Thursday on charges of aggravated child abuse, false imprisonment, and neglect of a child. It says Ferreter takes a deep breath as the verdicts are read in the video, and his face shows no remorse. A trial date for the Tracy Ferreter has not been set yet. The couple was arrested in February of 2022 after detectives visited their Jupiter home on January 30th after their son had been reported as a runaway. They found the structure, which Tracy Ferreter claims she used for office space, with a lock and a deadbolt operated on the outside with a video camera. Damn. But she uses it for office space, for
Jesus
office
Christ.
stuff. It says the boy told detectives that he would be locked in the room, and a sibling said the boy would be kept in there when he misbehaved. He must have been bad then.
Yeah.
Defense attorneys argued in the trial that Ferreter was frustrated by his inability to control his son's bad behavior and made poor parenting decisions as a result, but they were not criminal.
No, they're criminal.
The charges carry a combined maximum 40 years in state prison.
You can't lock nobody in a little bitty box.
Yeah.
Because you're mad that they bad.
It says prosecutors have not determined what sentence they will seek. A spokesman for the state attorney office for the 15th Judicial Circuit said. So, yeah, he's locking his fucking adopted 14-year-old son up in the box. 8 by 8 box on that. So, I mean, he can't stand up and lay down, but still.
It's like a casket.
Thank you.
It's a casket for a fat man. All right. This was a little watch thief, little cute watch thief.
A watch thief?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woman arrested in $750,000 Richard Mille watch robbery at a tennis tournament in Miami. The victim said he was bumped from behind and upon turning around, found a woman with 2 fingers between his watch and wrist on some pickpocket shit. On his watch and wrist, and the suspect began screaming rape when the victim attempted to retrieve his watch.
Oh, so she must have got her fingers caught and he grabbed her.
And he realized she wasn't quick enough.
Right.
Miami-Dade police arrested 39-year-old Soyina Montenegro Balamas, a Colombian citizen in the United States, on a non-immigrant visa on charges of strong-arm robbery and conspiracy to commit strong-arm robbery. The incident, which allegedly involved the theft of a $750,000 Richie Mille watch, took place during a tennis tournament in Miami. The victim, a 38-year-old man, he was bumped from behind, 2 fingers between, an attempt to prevent the theft of his watch. The victim immediately grabbed a hold of her and it. A struggle ensued, during which A second woman, known only by her first name, Sobagel, in the arrest warrant, seized the watch and passed it to an unknown third person.
Hmm.
The victim managed to grab both women, but the situation escalated when Montenero began screaming rape. The victim released both women and they fled. The entire incident was caught on video. So the third motherfucker got that watch.
Yeah, and they wouldn't pawn it.
Something like that, you can't pawn that.
I know.
You gotta know somebody.
Oh, they know somebody.
And that motherfucker hot as fish grease, man. Something that expensive.
Yeah, 750,000.
Well, and not just that. Those Richard Mille watches, they're extremely limited.
Mm.
Like each one is
So
extremely
very,
limited.
very rare.
Rare and hard to get your hands on. There's a lot of motherfuckers running around with fake ones on. So when a motherfucker got a real one, like the lineage of it can be detailed and tracked very easily. So you gotta know. Remember when we was talking about Buddy stole that shit from Comic-Con here?
Yeah.
And got jammed
In
up
New York?
because it was so easy to
trace them motherfuckers.
This is even easier.
Okay.
Like Buddy was probably on a motherfucking list to
get him.
It's so hard to get them motherfuckers.
You talking about to get the watch? I thought you were talking about the people that was that stole the watch or tried to steal the watch. Well, they did steal the watch. Fuck it.
It's so hard to get them motherfuckers, bro.
Shit.
You know, Lil Baby is the rapper.
Yeah.
He ended up
rabbit teeth.
Yeah, he ended up getting swindled out of $850,000. He got it back because he made him make it right.
They sold him a fake one?
They sold him a fake Richard Mille.
Did they know it was fake?
They didn't. But he had it on after he had paid $850,000 for it. And on Instagram, there's a page called Fake Watch Busters. And they go around like looking at pictures people are posting of watches, and they can, and they're expert, and they always put, in our expert opinion, this such and such watch that so and so has on is a fake. Or they'll put up and be like, in our expert opinion, so and so's watch collection is phenomenal, and all of his watches are the real deal. So they had put Lil Baby on that motherfucker, and Lil Baby like, hey, Lil Baby screenshotted the post and put it on his Instagram and tagged his jeweler. Like, hey, you better figure something out.
Yeah.
And come to find out.
That's crazy.
Come to find out, the jeweler had got finessed. They didn't take the proper precautions in
buying it from somebody,
verifying that it was real. So he ended up taking it back, and they ended up giving him some money back, giving him the majority of his money back. And then, if I ain't mistaken, he had they made these crazy rings for him as a sorry. Because they made the post. He was like, they gave me my shit back. They gave my money back. They got the watch back. They gonna go after whoever they got the watch from. And they made these rings that said like his neighborhood or something, like a 4-finger ring type situation, like diamonds and shit. They gave me these rings as a sorry type shit.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, because they didn't intentionally do bad business.
No, they wasn't trying to. They got swindled. They thought they had something real, and they should have did their damn due diligence.
But when a nigga hand you, but the secondary watch market is so crazy, because the way that these luxury watch companies keep the value of the watches.
Yeah.
Is they make limited productions. It's the same way like Jordan used to do with the shoes.
Yeah.
Because the only way I can...
Or a Lamborghini.
Yeah. The only way like I can justify charging you this much money is because you and 11 niggas are the only ones that don't have it.
Right. Well, like, is that the Lamborghini where it's only a certain amount that come out each year you got to be on the list?
It's a few of them like that. Like even like Rolls Royce and all that. Like when they did the Rolls Royce truck, niggas was on the list for 2 years before the truck came out. But like Rolex, like you can. There's secondary watch markets where people have used ones and all that. Like Reese Nichols up in Eastern Lacrosse and shit, they got a nice Rolex selection. But like, say you went to go to Rolex and buy a Datejust or a Day Date, there's a waiting list. There's a waiting list, and Rolex produces an X amount of watches at one time. So when Rolex produces them and ships them out to whoever they're gonna ship them out to, They hit you if your name is up on the list, and you got 48 hours to claim your watch. And if you don't, that watch they hit the nigga after you in line.
Oh, okay.
But that's how you keep the mystique, because like, yeah, I'm not saying that like, I got a Rolex, so like I understand, like it's this thing, but it's like it's also the quality and shit. And but I mean, like me and you right now could make a platinum watch and put a Swiss movement in it,
Right.
but if we make 500 million of them and just sell them to everybody, it's not.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. The rarity, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, she tried. But somebody get. Long story short, though, in that thievery scheme, that unidentified third person, he got that watch.
Oh, yeah, he got it.
Them two girls got caught, but they probably gonna tell on him.
Hell yeah, getting told on.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't loyal.
Just so Buddy can get his watch back, and he better have that shit insured. That's and that.
Seemed like it had GPS on it. 750,000. You might as well put a chip on that
I
motherfucker.
forgot who it was that was showing one of them niggas, one of them like famous people is we watching one dude do like watch collection critiques. One of them real famous motherfuckers is like really good friends with Richard Mille. And this nigga got like a Richard Mille collection that's insane because Buddy be making him one-on-one shit. So he got watches that are valued at $2 million, but they'll never go on market because he's the only one with it. So if you see anyone besides that, if it ain't documented that this nigga decided to sell his watch, then that's fake.
Yeah, they better watch that storage locker. Them storage wars, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it on that one, man.
I got this is my second one. This is my last one actually. Welcome to the dark side. I like this one.
Okay.
Florida man said he'll help Satan kill sheriff's helicopter crew.
Jesus Christ.
This is deal in Florida. A man was previously arrested for threatening to shoot down a sheriff's office helicopter. Hold up. Yeah, who wrote this? A man who was previously arrested for threatening to shoot down a sheriff's office helicopter was arrested again after lurking around the hangar, uttering disturbing statements to the crew.
Kill everybody, nigga.
The threats and statements made
Fly away.
this time, however, were a step further than the large sign and vulgar language he used before. Records show over the weekend, 59-year-old Robert Money, I'm gonna call him Robert Money.
That's a cool name.
Was charged with three.
Rob Money.
Was charged with 3 counts of aggravated stalking of the Air One crew of the Volusia County Sheriff's Office. It says the devil is going to kill you, and I'm going to help.
Jesus Christ.
Well, while making this strange threat, Money was reportedly screaming at his crew member Sunday, accusing them of being evil and giving him concussions when they fly over his home.
Oh, this nigga's crazy.
Yeah, which is close by to the hangar. That's why he was at the hangar. He said one crew member, he said, bad people, y'all sinners. One crew member told the Volusia County office deputy that this is what he could hear Money yelling, bad people and sinners. In 2018, Money was arrested for threatening to shoot down the helicopter with lasers and gunfires. Typically, when crew members encounter him, Money keeps his distance and has a large sign claiming Volusia Sheriff Michael Chitwood is a sinner. Although the Air One crew said the suspect had avoided confrontation in the past,
he wanted all the smoke today.
Yeah, the arrest report shows 3 of the crew were worried the man might eventually attack or shoot at them. Deputies determined there was enough cause to arrest the 59-year-old.
He old and crazy.
Yeah, it says between emotional distress to the crew members and Money's statements of assisting the devil to kill, he was booked into Volusia County Jail and remains in custody and held without bond.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucked up.
With a name like Rob Money, I feel like you could do so much more cooler shit with your life than fuck with the helicopter niggas.
Moni.
Yeah, Money. Rob Money. If my name was Rob Money, I'd have pursued a rapping career.
You know that.
For real. I always thought, I don't know where Buddy at now. I think he got locked up or something. There was a up and coming rapper a couple years ago. His name was Rob Banks.
Yeah, I remember Rob Banks.
I just liked his name, bro. Like I didn't care about his music. Like, this nigga's name is Rob Banks. That's cool as hell. What you do, nigga? Rob Banks, baby.
Oh, what's your name? Rob Banks.
Rob Banks, nigga. I'm trying to tell you now.
What's his name? Bominicious.
The nigga said, call me by my initials. So I've been calling this nigga by my initials all weekend.
All weekend. Ever since I got here.
Bominicious. Hey, Bominicious, come on with us.
What are you calling him?
What did you just call him?
His name is CJ. He said call him by his initials.
That nigga just said, yeah, Bominicious, whatever.
Everybody call me Calvin Johnson, but everybody call me Bominicious.
He said, Bominicious.
So call you what, Bominicious?
Call this nigga Bominicious. Oh, shit. All right. Florida man arrested after allegedly stabbing and killing his brother's friend after he wasn't given a chance to smoke weed with him. Yeah, I saved
Killing
it.
niggas over
I
weed?
saved it for last.
Damn.
Joseph McDonald, 31, was charged with first-degree murder. Investigators said a witness and the victim went to their friend's house Sunday morning to smoke weed. The friend was not there, but his brother McDonald was. Investigators said McDonald let them into the home, but eventually became angry when he was not given a chance to smoke, and threatened to kill the victim. Witnesses said he was in the garage when an argument began to escalate between McDonald and the victim. He heard the two fighting inside the home, and shortly after, the victim came outside bleeding from his abdomen, asking for someone to call 911. He was rushed to the hospital where he died. McDonald left the area, but was later spotted around 1:15 p.m. coming out of the brush along the side of the highway about 3 miles from the crime scene. McDonald was found bleeding with an injury to his left hand. Investigators learned McDonald had been living at the home for about 2 months and had been experiencing significant mental health illness for multiple years.
Damn. He had that CTE.
They ain't let that nigga hit the blunt, nigga. My nigga went batshit crazy and killed Buddy.
It must have been some good weed.
Poked them all in the gut.
That's crazy.
Man, you never know. That's what, listen, man. There's nothing you can do about certain things, but you got to pay attention to your environment.
Yes, you do.
And the weird motherfuckers that's in it.
Yes, you do.
If a nigga look a little weird and a little,
You got to look at him and make sure.
you got and get on. Like,
Like
don't
when
even.
It's like when I be over my chick house and she over there off of 22nd and what's that, Capitol and shit.
Oh yeah. That's some scary shit over there.
You know, it's
I know they're gentrifying it,
but
it's still a scary area.
it's still
bro.
the hood.
You know, that used to be
Shit.
before we was in a opioid pandemic. That was Heroin Lane.
Heroin Lane and crack.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
even
but
more
mostly
so known
heroin.
for heroin.
Yeah.
That was Heroin Lane. Like in the
You had
city
to watch
where
out.
motherfuckers.
You had to watch out for needles on the ground.
Yeah.
All types of shit. I used to live over there, off 22nd and Park.
If you knew where the motherfucking heroin spot was, then you could go by in the morning and see niggas lined up like they was waiting on Long's Donuts, nigga.
Terrible.
That's Heroin Lane over there, so it's always been.
But every time, like, so behind the building, there's this big ass parking lot,
Mm-hmm.
and you know we go out there to smoke cigarettes and shit. So I'm always on guard, like,
Yeah.
you know, because there's so
Who
many.
the fuck knows what's going on out
There's
there?
so many homeless people over there in that area too.
Yeah.
Like they can re-gentrify, but y'all not gonna do nothing about the homeless. What the fuck?
Yeah,
You
they
know
need
what
to
I'm
find
saying?
somewhere to put them. They ain't gonna do nothing but like how California got Skid Row.
Yeah,
Gonna push all them niggas to one place, man. Live over there.
we're gonna have Skid Row here. They gonna be on the circle.
Nah, they ain't gonna let them go there.
Nah, they don't though. I will say that they don't.
They not gonna let them go
They
there.
don't let them fuck with that circle.
They care about the goddamn circle. You understand me?
We going into melanated.
Yeah.
All right,
I got two.
I got one.
They quick hits, but
All right,
and they famous people. Well, semi-famous people, and famous. They are professional athletes, but it's.
Okay. I'll go in between yours.
I'll start with mine. Shout out to Shaq, man. Shaq and AI.
Okay.
Reebok basketball is relaunching in early 2025, and they named Shaq as the president and Allen Iverson as the vice president.
You said Reebok?
Reebok.
That's what's up.
Reebok basketball is relaunching.
Now, about Reebok, did Master P buy them?
No, Shaq owns it.
Okay. What did Master P buy?
I don't remember.
Okay, I thought it was Reebok.
No, Shaq, and his investment group
Yeah.
own a bunch of shit.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And they technically own Reebok. They own the company that owns Reebok.
There we go. Okay.
Master P was trying to buy Reebok.
Okay. Oh, that's what I thought. I was like, hold on. I thought I heard Master P was
He
getting
was
that.
trying to buy Reebok.
I mean, it made sense because the Reebok soldiers and all that.
And he
so.
didn't end up getting it. That's when he came out with the Miami shoes he got. We talked about it on here.
We probably did, but I don't.
Yeah.
Don't nobody got
I
it.
wouldn't wear them. But I'm glad he doing his thing. Like I'm catching me with a pair. But I mean, I just hope he prospers. Wouldn't catch me with a pair. But like, Shaq owns you know how like Viacom owns VH1 and
MTV and all that.
Well, not VH1 anymore because
With Disney?
no, whatchamacallit is VH1 now.
Who?
Madea.
Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry, he owns BT and VH1. But like,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
But like Viacom, you know how Viacom owns like different shit.
Yeah.
So like, MTV might be for sale, but like Viacom owns it.
Right.
So like you might. So
You
like
got,
Reebok,
you got to go through Viacom to get into
like,
TV if you want.
Reebok was for sale, but Shaq and his little company came in
And bought the umbrella.
and bought the umbrella company.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because that's what I was tickled about. Because they was talking about how much money he lost with giving up his Reebok deal back in the day and starting his own shoe company to go into Walmart.
Right.
He was talking about how much money he made with Walmart. Then it was like, nigga, y'all do know he owns Reebok, and they was like, well, the people in the comments was like, what? He was like, he owns this company, which owns Reebok, and that company owns like 8 different companies.
Yeah.
He was like, but he owns that, so he owns. But he's been named president, and AI has been named vice president. Allen Iverson been named vice president.
That's dope.
Allen Iverson, yeah. Allen Iverson, Shaquille O'Neal's president. Allen Iverson also been appointed as vice president of Reebok basketball, where he will help drive player recruitment, grassroots and community-based initiatives, basically like getting back to the community and shit,
Right.
and athlete activations like the Iverson Classic.
Huh.
Where, you know, shit where motherfuckers can showcase and,
Okay.
you know, just trying to get back to the.
And they both had shoes with them.
Yeah, we know Allen Iverson got a lifetime deal with Reebok.
Okay.
The answers come out every year, the 1 and 2, and he should be about ready to get that. AI was a fuck up.
The who?
Allen Iverson was a fuck up.
Yeah.
He was a drunk and a fuck up.
Practice.
As great as a basketball player as he was a drunk and a fuck up. And one of his guys, when they structured the.
Oh, that's right. He went broke for a minute. His homeboy saved him some money.
He put money to the side.
Yeah.
And they also, that same homeboy, structured in his Reebok deal, because Allen Iverson got a lifetime Reebok deal.
Right.
Where that garners him a couple $1 million, a few $100,000 a year, a couple $1 million a year, something like that. But it's lifetime.
Mm.
But that same friend structured it that on his 50th birthday or whatever the fuck birthday it is, Reebok has to give him like a $24 million bonus.
Every birthday?
No, just on this birthday.
Oh.
His friend knew that by 50, he would be fucked up.
Because he know his friend.
And he structured things to happen for him.
That's what's up.
He took money to the side. That is his
a friend.
friend.
That's a friend. Shit, he looked out. He protected the bag, as you always say. Protect the bag.
Protect the bag.
Shit. That's one friend that he lucked out with that just didn't fuck him over. Didn't leave him when he was broke. And said, look, nigga, you gave me money. I'm about to hide your money from
watch
you.
this. I'm hiding from you.
You don't even know about this shit.
And he structured the Reebok deal. The Reebok deal, the way it is a lifetime deal. And with the lifetime deal, you get X amount of money a year. They re-release your shoes in different colorways. You kind of obligated to like go to signings and shit, and wear your shit. But like Jordan is a lifetime. Well, of course Jordan is a lifetime deal with, but Jordan, that's the Jordan brand. But like LeBron,
I'm saying he's broken off, ain't he?
LeBron is a lifetime. Well, it's still owned by.
It's still subsidized by Nike.
But it's his own.
It's his own category of shoes. I see what you're saying.
But LeBron is they said LeBron is a Nike lifetime Nike deal worth roughly around $1 billion.
What about Kyrie?
No, Kyrie's not with Nike anymore. Remember they.
Damn, that's right.
But
that shit, I forgot.
But this is the thing with that though. Kyrie was ready to leave Nike, and they were already parting ways when the contract was up. He wasn't up for renegotiation, and they used the whole thing he was going through to make it seem like they let him go.
And he was already on the brink of leaving.
Yeah.
But they did that shit, so they probably wouldn't pay him no more. Get him out there. Well, it's a stipulation in the contract.
But he was done with it. But like LeBron is a lifetime deal. Kobe had a lifetime deal with Nike, which I'm hoping that some of that still goes to his wife because y'all still selling them shoes. But yeah,
I don't know why I thought Kobe was Adidas for some reason.
He was Adidas.
He was? All right. I know I wasn't tripping.
Kobe was with Adidas till that shit happened with in Colorado.
And then he had to. They dropped him from the sponsorship.
And when everything got back around, he came back with Nike.
Okay. Oh, shit.
A lot of motherfuckers was in different places, like your man's the 3-point king, Steph Curry. Steph Curry was a Nike athlete, and
Name with Under Armour.
He'd been with Under Armour. He was a Nike athlete when he was a nobody, and he went in there for a meeting to do a re-up, and the man kept calling him Steven. And he's like, man, I felt so disrespected by this shit. I just left, and he said, I corrected the nigga. Like, my name's Steven. Oh, hey, Steven. So the nigga went and signed with Under Armour.
That's what they get.
Yeah.
That nigga should have been fired for that shit.
But yeah, so shout out to Shaq. Shaq is
and AI.
And AI, man. I just like to see AI win, man.
That's cool.
I'm glad he got over. Like I've seen him, he got over his drinking shit.
So at least he ain't doing the Marshawn Lynch.
No. What Marshawn Lynch doing?
He getting drunk going to Vegas.
Oh yeah. No, Marshawn Lynch so solid. He all right, man. That nigga was just doing an interview the other day, man. He's solid. Man.
I know he is, but I'm just saying he ain't getting drunk doing that shit.
But AI got drunk, fucked off a bunch of money, done to ruin his marriage. His wife had taken him back. He did a bunch of other weird shit, got all sickly looking. But he's straight now, and he's such a genuine nigga. I just want to see him win. He's been all right. He's clean now. He's straight.
I got
he inducted Dwayne Wade into the Hall of Fame. Like,
oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Like that about a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, Dwayne Wade wanted Allen Iverson to induct him into the Hall of Fame because he said that the reason he wore 3
because Allen Iverson.
was because Allen Iverson.
Oh, that's fair.
He said, I don't know how much this man knew how much I looked up to him, but I'm gonna tell him now. he had Allen Iverson induct him into the Hall of Fame.
Let's see. I got Dr. Xavier Cole. I don't know if we talked about him. I be trying to find some shit. But anyway, Dr. Xavier Cole is named president of New Orleans Loyola University, making him the first black person to hold the role in 111 years.
Jesus.
Yeah, it said the Loyola University New Orleans Board of Trustees just made history. Earlier this Monday, we good? Okay. Earlier this month, it was announced that Dr. Xavier A. Cole, E.D., I don't know, was named as the university's
E.D. Du Bois. No.
was named as the university's 18th president, making it the first time a person of color has held the role in 111 years.
Not just a black person, an all-around person of color. Anybody that wasn't a white man.
Dr. Cole is a uniquely experienced higher education administrator who has dedicated his career to the study and preservation of Jesuit Catholic institutions in America. Okay, this is why. Okay. And to the service of their students, Stephen Landry, chair of the board of trustees, said in the news release, says according to the Loyola's website, Cole's appointment came by a unanimous board vote on Friday, March 17th, after the university conducted a 7-month national search. And he says, I am committed to strengthening this thriving institution by seeking out mission-aligned partnerships, promoting our financial health and stability, and investing in those who work and learn here. There is so much possibility for us to rise up to meet the needs of our city, our state, and our region, needs in the business community, education sector, and healthcare fields. Loyola has the necessary academic programs not only to prepare future successful employees, but to position them as trusted leaders.
Okay, then.
He sound like he the deal, man.
Yeah. I say, you sound like he that nigga after a nationwide search. And,
Yeah.
all right. Well, shout out to him. What's his name again?
Dr. Xavier Cole.
Shout out to you, Dr. Xavier Cole. My last melanated is a semi follow-up to the Florida man last week where the little boy shot the football players after the 11-year-old shot the other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the kids.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, well, I remember that. But
Yeah.
The kids, yes, I do.
NFL star Jalen Carter pays for counseling for youth football players after shooting leaves 2 teammates injured. NFL star and Okopoka, Florida native Jalen Carter is doing his part in giving back to his community. The 22-year-old has covered the cost of mental health counseling and a few other things that they need for the Pop Warner youth football team. The shooting occurred in football practice on October 2nd when 2 13-year-old players were left with gunshot wounds after being struck by an 11-year-old teammate. Jalen Carter is paying for for counseling and anything else they need to get over what's happening.
That's for the team or the...
It's for the team and for the
school?
And no, it wasn't the school members, just the football. It was.
That's right, yeah.
But he paid for the medical bills for the ones that were shot, and he's paying for
their trauma.
The whole team.
Therapy.
The whole team. Counseling for
counseling therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need it. Shit.
Yeah.
That little dude. He should have been locked in the 8x8. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah. But yeah, that's dope for him to double back and because we talk about it on here all the time, bro. Like growing up the way niggas grew up, there's nowhere in the world we don't have PTSD.
We do.
We definitely do.
We definitely do.
100% fact.
Like you said, no arguing about it, man.
Yeah, 100% fact. We definitely have PTSD. But if somebody was there to maybe try and take those steps, especially someone who they can directly look up to.
Yeah.
This is a nigga from your area who's only a decade older than you. He's 22. He's a young man who's in the NFL. He's where you're trying to be.
Right.
Because y'all are little football players. A nigga like that can double back and tell you need counseling.
Yeah.
A nigga like that, I mean, because you.
Well, I'm just trying to think about all the little situations where people have come back, and you know what I'm saying. But they was mostly cops. They really wasn't nobody of.
That's what I'm saying.
Influential status, because who's gonna really listen to officer fucking friendly? Who
then
turns to officer asshole when you get into the 5th grade?
So when you listening to the nigga that look like you, sound like you, talk like you.
Yeah.
Like I remember,
just these rappers and shit.
I'll give you, like, not even on no coming back shit, but just on some understanding shit, right? Down the street, my nigga Baldhead lived down there. Ballhead, these are all nicknames I've given these people. My nigga Ballhead lived down there. Ballhead's son, we nicknamed him Pocket. Affectionately, because we used to play basketball and he would always run around the back and steal the ball from me because he's a little guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pickpocket. He started off as pickpocket, we just named nigga Pocket. But when we was growing up, Pocket's a couple years younger than me. Mm. And you know, I'm 2 or 3 years younger than everybody else. So when niggas was 15, I was 12, 13. This nigga was 10.
9 or 10, yeah.
Boom. For some odd reason, we decided this wasn't for Pocket. So when niggas was out here doing what niggas was doing, growing up the way that niggas was growing up, we decided, nigga, we'll beat you up, Pocket. You play basketball and you go in the house. If you need some shit your daddy can't give you, we'll put it in your pocket. Long story short, Pocket listened to us because we looked like him and resembled him, and Pocket's a doctor in Houston now with a beautiful wife and 4 kids, and they come back and visit his dad all the time, and he always comes down here and gives me a giant hug and tells me thank you every single time. He grew up on the same street where I just held a nigga 15 years old in my arms as he died.
Yeah, like I went through that personally.
Yeah, it's just
like my Terre Haute days and shit.
Yeah, it's just sometimes, bro, when a motherfucker like looks like you and relates to you and sounds like you, and you're just more.
You're more receptive to what's going on because you more relate to them people.
Yeah. So, buddy, Jalen Carter, he 22.
Right.
I mean, he was just in the shit. If y'all in the same area, you probably remember Buddy going to practice.
Right.
He ain't up 10 years older than you. He done goddamn it made it through where you at. He done made it through high school. He done made it through college. Now he in the pros, and he doubling back, telling you, "Hey man, you need to go talk to somebody about this shit, and I'm gonna pay for it."
Yeah, that motivates you to do a lot of shit. Like I said, the shit that I went through. Cause shit, I was like 11. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to believe it, but it is what it is. I was 11 running around the streets of Terre Haute. And then, all my friends was like, hey man, you need to take a shower, man. You musty. Or get your hair cut, man. Keep this going, you know what I'm saying? You listen to them people.
Yeah.
But if it was like your family member, shut up.
Man,
You just hating. You know what I'm saying? But when motherfuckers out there really trying to help you, or nigga, you gonna get talked about. We're gonna talk about you every day till you come out. You can't hang with us. All right, you listen. You know what I'm saying? You see what everybody's saying. You start to get an open mind. Like, oh, these motherfuckers ain't just fucking with me because they my family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My friends are saying it too.
Well, because regardless of what anybody think, like that, your dynamic with your family is weird because these are people you might not like that you're being told you have to like.
Yeah. So you don't want to listen to shit they talking about.
Yeah, because like I might not like you motherfuckers. And your friends are the family that you build. Yeah. And of course, throughout the family that you was given, you will find people that you're really close with in your family. But nigga, I got people in my family, I don't give a flying fuck about them. I remember I told one of my cousins in an altercation, and I meant that shit. I said, if we was not related, I would never take the time to learn your name. I don't fuck with people like you.
That's funny.
I don't care about people like you. I know you because I have to. Right. If we wasn't related, you'd be a passerby. Nigga. Like, I don't... Fuck around with you. So, yeah, but shout out to Jalen Carter for even taking the initiative to give a fuck about going back and caring about those young men's mental health.
Nah, that's straight up, though, man.
The whole team, because everybody's affected, bro. Like,
because ain't nobody talked about that shit. We talk about every damn thing else. And I want to say, fuck the NFL right now.
Wow, didn't it?
I don't want to make it to a big thing, but, we're gonna have a moment of silence where everybody gets on their knees for Israel or some shit. But y'all don't want to. Kaepernick wanted to get on his knees for the protection of black peoples. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to make a big deal about it and all that shit. But we know how that goes. That's why I say I ain't want to get all into it like that. But fuck NFL on that one.
All right,
You know what I'm
fuck them then.
Shit.
I'm rocking with my brother. Fuck them motherfuckers.
Shit.
Fuck them then, nigga.
Want to take this break for the Figals? My motherfucker.
Absolutely, nigga. My motherfucking. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Niggas is old.
Yeah, niggas is old, baby.
That's the name of this one.
Niggas is old. Spell it with 2 C's. So
Okay,
don't fuck
Niccas.
with us. Nicc.
Yeah, I got you.
Break time is over. We back at it, bitch.
That's right. That's right. We into the Fecals of the week. The weekly Fecals. The
Weekly.
nasty
Fecals.
motherfuckers here.
Dirty bitch.
My first one is KST. That's what I call it. And you'll hear why I call it that. This is from the Hendricks County Police. A man arrested for kidnapping. Yep.
Okay.
Kidnapping, strangulation, and theft.
That's Noblesville area.
Brownsburg.
Brownsburg, okay.
Yeah. Hendricks. Yeah. Kidnapping, strangulation, and theft. That's KST.
Okay.
Brownsburg, Indiana. It says a man was arrested in Indianapolis on Wednesday because police say he hit and kidnapped a woman in Hendricks County.
Yeah, he did it at Hendricks.
The Hendricks County Sheriff's Office says Antonio Walker forced Kiana Walker into a 2012 Chevy Cruze after they had been fighting and drove off before 11 a.m.
Kidnapped a bitch in a cruise?
Yeah.
My daughter got a cruise. That is not kidnap worthy.
He said at some point after leaving the neighborhood on the Raceway Road, they believe Kiana was able to get her hands free and disable the vehicle by forcing it to park.
She tore that transmission the fuck up.
Yeah, that allowed her time to distract Antonio and get out of the car and run for help. Someone else told police they saw Kiana running and picked her up. That person took her to a gas station while Antonio drove away. So later, Kiana went back to her home and talked to Hendricks County Police Sheriff's Office deputies. She told them that Antonio kicked in her front door with enough force to remove the hinges, strangled her, and stole her phone to prevent her from calling 911.
Jesus.
Then she said Antonio forced her into the car. Walker was later found in Indianapolis by police and arrested on Wednesday afternoon. He faces the following charges. I think this is a update to this story.
I don't know. I ain't heard that one.
But it says his charges are felony kidnapping, felony criminal confinement, felony burglary of dwelling, felony strangulation, felony theft, misdemeanor battery, misdemeanor interfering with the reporting of a crime, since he's accused of preventing the victim from using 911. And that's it.
Okay then. Kidnapped a motherfucker in a cruise, nigga. He's a bad boy. This fecal is an update.
Okay.
Remember, we talked about the 2 teens that tried to rob that woman, and one of them body slammed the lady and left her paralyzed.
Oh,
in
shit.
Texas.
Yeah.
It was about a year ago. Well, the 18-year-old Houston man that left that woman paralyzed was just sentenced to 30 years.
Damn.
For body slamming that woman.
Boy.
Joseph Harrell, 18. Because remember, we didn't have names before because they was minors.
Yeah, they was minors.
He ain't a minor no more. Joseph Harrell, 18, pled guilty to aggravated robbery causing serious bodily injury for a midday February 13th, 2022. Yeah, I knew it was almost a year ago. Attack on Nu Young Trong, a Chinese woman, that left a 41-year-old woman in a wheelchair, paralyzed from the waist down. Harrell was seen on surveillance video picking up the victim and body slamming her to the ground. It also highlighted jugging, a robbery.
Okay.
In which the robber watches customers at banks or shopping areas before following them to a different location to steal their money or valuables. Remember, she was going to make a bank deposit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
She had a nail salon or something like that, and she was
Did
going to
drop the deposit.
She was going to drop a deposit, and that's when they ran up on her. The money stolen, over $4,000, was being used to purchase tickets to a family trip to Vietnam. Yeah, she pulled the money out the bank and he followed her.
Okay.
Because remember, he jumped on her right in front of the booking agent
Okay.
place. That's why they had it on camera.
Mm.
Uh, was being used to purchase tickets to a family trip to Vietnam. Harrell must serve at least half of his sentence before being eligible for parole. And he cannot appeal the conviction or the sentence according to the terms of the agreement. In exchange for the guilty plea, two other charges connected to other attacks were dismissed.
Damn.
So he had some other shit going on, but this was the most severe of all three. So he pled guilty to this one to get those dropped. Basically, what it sounded like to me was Buddy was trying to avoid life in prison.
Yeah.
He took a 30 to 15.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I got $4,000 out of her though.
Yeah, that's what he can paralyze that woman for $4,000.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah. So Joseph Harrell, you, my friend, have got. We ain't have your name the first time. We got it this time.
Now we got your name, you
You have
motherfucker.
officially been fecal.
Yes, sir.
You raggedy hoe ass nigga.
Now my last one is can't touch this.
Dun.
McDonald's employee, very matter-of-factly, shot and killed a woman in a restaurant who reached out and touched him after bus stop argument. Sam Antoine Ivy of Henderson County Detention Center and the McDonald's where Jacqueline Mary Reed was fatally shot. Oh, my bad. It says a 35-year-old McDonald's employee in North Carolina was arrested this week after he allegedly shot and killed a 30-year-old woman inside the fast food restaurant. Sam Antoine Ivy was taken into custody on Monday and charged with one count of second-degree murder and one count of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon in the slaying of Jacqueline Mary Reed. According to the press release from the Henderson Police Department, officers at about 10:54 a.m. on October 9th responded to a call at a McDonald's restaurant located in the 1900 block of Four Seasons Boulevard in regard to an adult female being fatally shot. The restaurant is located about 100 miles west of Charlotte, North Carolina. Upon arriving at the address, first responders located the victim, later identified as Reed, who appeared to be suffering from a single gunshot wound to the chest. Medical personnel pronounced her dead at the scene. Detectives investigating the case soon learned that prior to the shooting, the victim and another adult female had gotten into an argument at a bus stop located at the street corner of the McDonald's restaurant. Following the altercation, the other female retreated into the restaurant in an effort to separate herself from the victim. However, police say the victim followed the other woman into the McDonald's and the two continued to quarrel, leading the restaurant manager to separate the two. Said the victim then left the McDonald's but returned a short time later. Just couldn't leave the shit alone. The manager and another male employee, later identified as Ivy, met the victim as she re-entered. During the ensuing disturbance, police say that the victim reached out and touched the male restaurant employee who shot the victim with a concealed weapon.
Jesus.
Or handgun. It says she's standing in the doorway, and that's where she's met by the manager and the shooter. What the fuck? Why they put this in here? It says, and the shooter just very matter-of-factly pulls the gun and very quickly and shoots her once in the dead center of the chest. It says, following the shooting, the male employee fled the scene in his car and headed to pick up his son at school. He wants to see his son before he go to jail. According to the police, a school resource deputy assigned to Edneyville Elementary School learned about the shooting and recognized that Ivy had a child who was a student at the school. The resource officer then waited for Ivy to show up at the campus to pick up the child. The resource officer quickly took him into custody in the school parking lot. Chief Mike Myhan said investigators at the point were not really sure why Ivy allegedly reacted so violently to the victim, but said that in his opinion, video of the shooting shows that it was a clear case of homicide and not self-defense. He also noted that Reed had been the subject of several disturbance calls call since the previous Friday due to erratic behavior, but did not elaborate. It says Ivy is currently being held at the Henderson County Detention Center without bond, and that's about it.
And that's about it.
Yep.
Oh, shit, there.
You can't touch Mr. Ivy,
Nope.
because he will shoot you dead.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Shoot your pee-pee off.
No. No.
He got the juice now.
No pee-pees off. No pee-pees off.
Well, sir,
I think that's 123.
that is 123.
In the books. In the books.
Yes, sir. We all done with this one. Y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend to
And
tell
tell
a
that
friend.
friend and tell that friend. And then tell that friend
Niggas is getting old.
to tell they mama.
Hell yeah.
Because niggas know they mama. My bad.
Yeah, but that's another one, y'all. Shit, we will see y'all next week.
Toodaloo.